Hi, my name is Elliott, and this is Freelance Duck Hunting, and I have been recording my public land waterfowl hunts for the last 3 seasons. We are just getting ready to start season 4, so if you like waterfowl hunting, and especially on public land, go ahead and hit subscribe because I'm going to have a lot of content coming out. So this video is all about our decoys that we've used in the past and the decoys that we're going to be using this season on season 4. So in the past, we have always just kind of bought a dozen decoys here, a dozen decoys there, and for our mallard floaters, we've always just kind of had a mix of all different makers. Now this has kind of bothered me a little bit personally because when I look out in our spread and I see that all of our mallard decoys don't quite look the same, it's just, I'm not quite sure if it bothers the ducks, but I know that it bothered me. And it's been for a while now, I've really been wanting to have a uniform mallard decoy. So when we're hunting mallards, every single decoy is made by the same maker and looking exactly the same. And so this year we are going to be making a transformation and we are going to be using White Rock Decoy mallard floaters. I don't know if you guys have ever checked out the podcast that I'm a part of, but I have joined up with Jordan from Duck Gun Chronicles, and we have created the Duck Gun Podcast. And if you are into waterfowl podcasts, or if you've never ever heard waterfowl podcasts, honestly, it's kind of blowing up right now. There is a lot of new waterfowl podcasts out there, and ours is one of them. So we're on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, any place that you can get podcasts, the Duck Gun Podcast is at. Now, we have about 30 episodes, and on 2 of those episodes, we actually had Jake from White Rock Decoys.
We got Jake with us tonight, guys, from White Rock Decoys.
Hey, everybody.
And we've kind of formed a little bit of a partnership with White Rock Decoys. So I have decided to overhaul my entire waterfowling system, and we're going to go everything White Rock Decoys, and I'm really, really excited. So let me show you the decoys that we got and what we're going to be using this year. Now they've got 2 different kinds of floaters. They've got the Nomad series, which this is the Drake, and this is the hen of the Nomad series. Now these are really, really collapsible. There's nothing in the keel. It's a empty keel, and so you can deflate these and really get a lot of these decoys in your bag when you're traveling to the marsh. And so we've got some of these, and we also have some of the Pool 7 series. Now the Pool 7, it's a little bit heavier decoy. The keel is full of sand, and it doesn't deflate as much. So we've got some of the Pool 7 floaters. Here's the hen. I love the texture on these hens. And we've got some of the Nomad series. But if you are interested in any of these White Rock decoys, you can go to whiterockdecoys.com and put in the code FDH10, and you can get 10% off of your order for any of this stuff. So if you're looking for some new decoys, go on over there and check that out. So now on to the silhouettes and the socks. With the White Rock system, the thing that I absolutely love about it is how light and easy they are to transport. So I'm going to show you some pictures here. Here you can see how easy that these bags go into the back of our kayaks. We've got 2 bags there. One is holding 6 dozen silhouettes. The other is holding about 5 dozen socks. So these things are so easy to transport and light. Here you can see how easily they go into our boat. They don't take up hardly any space at all. I'm so excited about this system. And here we're going to have 14 dozen of these, and you can transport them so incredibly easily. So I took these over to my in-laws' house, and One Shot Wheezy and I decided we were going to see how long it took to set up 14 dozen of these silhouettes and socks. So we got out and we got on it, and as you can see, man, these things can be set up quick. It ended up taking us only about 15 minutes to get 14 dozen decoys set up. Now, I really think this is going to revolutionize what we're doing, especially on the river and in shallow water marshes, sandbars, in the fields, because now we're going from 3 or 4 dozen to 14 dozen. And like I said, you can get them in the kayak, you can take them in the big boat. So we are really ramping things up with these White Rock decoys. It's just an incredibly fantastic system. So that's what we're doing with our decoy spreads this year. We're totally overhauling it. If you're in the market for some really nice floaters or some mallard socks or some Goose socks or Goose silhouettes, head on over to White Rock Decoys. I'll put the link in the description. Remember that the FDH10 code will get you 10% off of your order. And I don't think that you'll regret it, because I can certainly tell you how excited I am to start using this product.